Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, let's do this. Hey everyone, this is the Beer Belly Pod. No, I'm playing. Hey everyone, this is the Beer Belly Pod.
That was fun.
where we talk about the finest things in life: luxury cars, yachts, private islands, and of
What
course
we sleep on or in every day, of course.
Yes, and of course beer.
Beer, yes. Very good. I'm glad you brought that one out too. Yes. I have this one right handy.
I mean, yeah, this is the first one.
The-
No disrespect.
No disrespect. So, did I tell you last night why I want to do this one first? I think I told you.
No.
And in my drunken stupor, no?
No, if you did, I'm sorry. I was so drunk by the time.
I honestly don't remember. That's why I'm asking. I'm legit asking because I don't.
I don't recall. You may have.
Okay, I was gonna plead that we can do this one first, just because it's gonna kick our ass the most. I'm sure.
What is the percentage on this thing?
It's like 10%, my friend.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's no.
Okay.
10% even.
And
So
it's
what
only
we have
11
here,
ounces.
For those of you who are not watching the video version, we have a Saint Bernardus ABT12 Abbey Ale. It's a Belgium. So this is
Look at that happy face.
I know, right? You can trust a guy like that, right?
That's gonna be me in about 30 minutes.
Hopefully you still have all your hair. Bald is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but John looks good with his long locks. I'll give him that. That said, shall we dive into it?
Oh yeah, let's open this bad
And use
boy.
my handy dandy multi-tool that Peter gave us for the wedding. I'm
I
excited.
got my wooden beer
Nice.
to open up my actual beer.
So I'm a little bit in trouble right now because I've been hungry for the past like 3 hours, and that has not changed. And we're gonna be drinking beers together, so I wouldn't recommend this to anyone listening or watching this.
So you're asking for a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so now. So yeah, if ever you guys, speaking of video episodes, if you're wondering, well, what is this guy talking about? So if you're listening on Spotify or Podcast Addict, what have you, you can always find us. Just search Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube. That's where you'll find our video episodes, or, but yeah, I would recommend it. If you ever have some spare time. Holy shit, that is dark, my friend.
This is a weird color.
I did not expect it to look like that. I'm being 100%
Jesus,
with
this
you
is
right now.
like brown.
Oh no. What have we done? Oh no.
Ooh,
it looks like 10%.
That smells like 10%.
Yep. It smells like a Belgian. That's for sure. Oh my god. Product of Belgium. That's not a Belgian accent either. I don't know what I was doing. Oh my god. So, on this podcast, besides talking about the beautiful sports cars that we own.
Oh yeah, the Lambos.
On the daily, of course. We also talk about beer.
Yeah, occasionally. All the time, though.
Occasionally. Oh my god, sir. It's another one of those AJ? No AJ. AJ? No AJ moments. This is not going to be a fun episode.
Oh, you got a lot of head.
Yeah, a little too much. I got excited when I poured it. It's a lot of head. And it's a different type of foam, too. Like, just for any beer nerds out there, this, I don't know what it is about it, but it's not quite as frothy and, as thick. I don't know. This looks a little more porous compared to most, heads that I pour.
You go.
We'll see. Have you tried it yet?
Mine went down pretty quickly. No, I was waiting for you.
Okay. I think mine's okay now.
Look at your face, AJ. You make me not want to try this.
So I've had Belgians before. We've had them together on rare occasion. Yeah. And they're usually the stronger boys on the block when you're going to go out and drink a beer. But, yeah, this is going to mess us up, sir. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
Oh, whoa, what a journey. What a journey. I didn't expect all that. Wow.
What journey are you going through? What
a lot of flavors going on right now. Mm-hmm. A lot of flavor. I mean, at first I was like, oh, it's not that bad. The flavor's kind of soft. But then it rounds out to this weird fruitiness, which I come to expect from Belgians nowadays.
Okay. That's the key ingredient I'm getting from this bad boy is fruit.
Yeah.
The fruit, even the smell, I feel it's that what I'm getting.
That said, I've had more boldly fruity flavored Belgians before. This is a little more reserved, which I appreciate, actually. I thought it was going to be more dank and nasty, but this is not so bad. Oh yeah, maybe this will go down smoother than I expected. I'm
I
surprised.
feel like I can taste grape.
Yeah, that's what I
Right?
usually go towards,
Okay.
like a grape plumish kind of flavor whenever I drink these, and it's
Mm-hmm.
usually some tart to it, but this doesn't have much tart though,
This
which
isn't bad.
I'm personally fine with.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this beer. So
Oh wow.
for the listeners and of course the viewers, this beer was actually recommended to us from I think the owner of Hollingshead
Yes, this little deli that we've talked about in multiple episodes of the show,
several times.
Hollingshead Delicatessen in Orange County, yeah, or Santa Ana, more specifically.
It's Santa Ana, I believe.
There you go. There you go. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that beer
so.
burp.
Well,
Ooh.
I forgot that was his suggestion. Was it really?
We were very intoxicated.
Yes, we
Very
were.
intoxicated. And you asked him what beer he recommended.
Mm-hmm.
And
Remember
I
that
think he
part.
said something like all the young kids or something like IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Oh no, I don't know what
I
you're
would
talking
never
about.
touch that stuff.
No, no.
No, no, no. IPAs. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, IPAs.
I do fuck with those. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But he pointed out this one, and he said it was his favorite beer, and it's not bad. I get
I
it.
could
It's
see
pretty
why.
smooth.
I'm surprised that old man. I mean, all respect to him, of course, but he's an older cat for sure. He's got to be in like his 60s or 70s, easily his 70s, I imagine. And yet he likes a nice, strong 10% beer as his favorite. That's pretty awesome. I have high
Man,
respect. But I do remember having the conversation because he was a super nice guy. And him,
very
but I
sweet.
didn't remember the actual beer he recommended. But that makes sense that we bought it though.
Oh, I do. I remember. It's one of the few memories I remember from there.
Absolutely. Oh, so as per usual, most episodes we have two beers per episode. We do have another one lined up later that we'll get into, but for now, I'm enjoying this, man. I thought I was worried because usually, again, Belgians for me usually spell weird fruity flavors that are too over pungent, and then even though they kick your ass because they're so strong, I'm not enjoying the flavor. But this is mellow enough to where it's not super fruit forward.
Mellow.
Yes.
There's the perfect word for this beer. The description on point. It's mellow. I don't think any one of the flavors are more overpowering than the others.
Yeah,
In this
you got to be like
beer.
this like really mellow old fryer guy. He's
Look
just
at his
chill.
face.
Yeah,
His beard's making me smile like that, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't say no to him. My video quality's a little crappy. But yeah, there he is. There's our
he's like he's
Bernardus.
he's got like that gang sign up and.
My dick's only this small.
Have you seen Dr. Manhattan? Boom.
Watch our other podcast, SD Geek podcast, to get that joke. Oh my God. What I'll say this though. It is nice to be able to enjoy a beer after a long day of work and all that. I know I said I was hungry, and I know that in about 20 minutes I'm going to feel this extremely, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to fuck you up. You're going to get fucked up, AJ.
Right. Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, quick question to people that watch or listen. What is your preferred mode of enjoying this podcast? Because we do get views or listens. We get hits in both realms. Technically, I think audio is a lot more accessible because you have to have like YouTube Premium to be able to turn off your phone and let it play in the background.
I'm too poor for that.
Yeah,
way too poor for that.
I think it's like $8 a month. It's like the price of a Netflix subscription.
Do you know how many beers that $8 can buy me? One.
I know.
One
right?
good IPA.
It bought us $8 would buy you the second beer that we're gonna have later. That was like $7.49, I think.
I'm not looking forward to it.
No.
We've had
nice.
We've tried all of their other ones. Didn't like them.
Of that brewery.
But it's all right.
Right.
Of the brewery, yeah. But this one, going back to this one.
Yeah, please.
What was the company? Abbey Ale?
I think it's called Abbey Ale, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's from Belgium. Yeah, but Abbey Ale, I think I thought that's what the kind of ale it was, but I'm pretty sure this just stands as let me see. I don't know.
Belgian Family Breweries. Do you see that at the bottom?
What's that?
It's right under his glass.
Oh.
There's like a little red, white, and blue symbol, and it says Belgian Family Breweries.
Yeah, you're right. BelgianFamilyBrewers.be. And then I'm looking at the back of the bottle, and it says brewed and bottled by Brouwerij St. Bernard, Nevada. Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
so it's a Nevada company that made this.
Either that or NV stands for something else, and I could be very wrong. Yeah, for all I know. It stands for
Nevada.
New Vatican. He's a friar,
New
after all,
Vatican?
or a priest. Who knows?
Northern Nevada.
No, nice. Yeah. What part of Nevada are you in? Northern Nevada.
Northern
Exactly.
Nevada. Of course, I'm a
That
Northern
51st
Vatian.
state.
Awesome.
This is not too bad though. It's pretty smooth.
I'd get it again.
Yeah, I really would.
You know,
Surprisingly.
this is something I really do appreciate about Beer Belly is getting to try these beers normally. It's kind of like our other podcast. I've seen so many movies and TV shows that I did not want to watch.
Right.
But I watched them, and some of them I actually really enjoyed.
I
Just
feel
like
for
this beer.
Yeah, for the most part, we end up getting some great hits and not too many misses, which works out. And again, with this beer, we probably would have never tried this beer had it not been for this podcast, which is, again, like you, I'm super grateful for. It's pretty tight. We're pretty fortunate in that regard.
Did we ever show the stickers that we have?
No, please. I was going to bring that up. Thank you for mentioning.
So my lovely girlfriend, Yvonne,
yes,
got us these stickers.
Mm-hmm. So if you are interested in wanting one, let us know at Beer Belly Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Let us know, or in the YouTube comments. Hit us up. I mean, we can't promise we'll be able to deliver them everywhere, but we might be able to give you a couple.
We'll try.
If you're interested. Yeah,
hit us up.
Slap them around your hometown, or put them on your binder, or on your hydro flask, or whatever the hell you want to put it on your dresser, on your cat.
I don't know. This is something I don't really notice with the IPAs, but I have my beer on the desk, and I see little bubbles coming up. Do you see that with yours?
I mean, I usually feel like beers will carbonate, but yeah, I am seeing that right now as well.
I don't really see that with the IPAs.
Well, actually, that is a good point. With IPAs, I don't see that much. I wonder if it's because they're so thick in color that you don't get to see it, especially like in a hazy. But if you're drinking like a lager,
this boy is thick in color.
No, that's true. We can't even see through it. No, you're absolutely right. But yeah, I am seeing that as well. But I feel like I usually see that in like lagers is where I usually see them. So like I
usually don't have Budweiser,
in a Miller, something like that, or in a Coors, like those.
I'll take a water, sir. Oh, you have White Claw. Well, I'll take the White Claw, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel you. Remember how I said I was going to fill this in 20 minutes? It's been like 5, and I'm already filling it. This might need to be a shorter episode. We'll see. Luckily, I close tomorrow at the day job, so I'll be able to enjoy this a little bit and not worry.
I don't. I gotta go in at like 7 or 8.
Oh, okay. Well, you call it.
We'll end it when we end it.
Yeah, there you go. That's Beer Belly for you. So last night, for those of you who are listening and watching, John and we had a nice little triple date with our friends and our girlfriends, and it was like Taco Tuesday. It was bomb tacos. You got to go to Tustin Brewing Co. You'll probably bump into us there one day. Socially distanced, of course. But anyway, the tacos are bomb. And near the end of the evening, my girlfriend had to leave a little earlier on because she had work early in the morning. She was being a responsible adult. And so afterward, as friends, we were all hanging out afterward. And then at the very end, John and I and Yvonne were hanging out in their car, chilling, just chatting it up and everything like that, enjoying some vape pen, all that good stuff. And I think I stole your guys' tacos. Because I didn't take home tacos.
Yvonne. Wait, like you? Yvonne.
Have you guys been wondering where they are?
AJ fucking stole my tacos. I didn't forget them.
I hear her laughing in the background. Tell her.
So I was, AJ, you're a fucking
I didn't mean to.
I was going to build this up. After you were done making your point, I was going to actually say that I've gone to Tustin Brewing Co. the last 3 Tuesdays because we discovered Taco Tuesday.
It's brilliant.
3 weeks ago when we were on a double date. So the fish tacos are amazing. I got 2.
They really are.
And I was like, the next time I come, I'm going to get 4. I ended up getting 3.
Yes, you did.
I ate 2 and I had 1 saved for home. I was like, fuck. Yeah. And we get there. And there's this little cat walking, and my girlfriend's like, can I give it a little bit of your fish? I was like, it's just a little piece. That's fine. And she
Yep.
gave it to him, and he ate it so fast, and I felt terrible. I was like, this
You
cat
knew
can
that
be.
cat was hungry.
I felt like it was starving, so
It
I
was.
gave it my taco, and I was so sad.
You're a good man, though. You did the right thing.
I was drunk, I was hungry, and I was sad. And so, knowing I was going to be going there yesterday, Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Here, you know, the trilogy. I'm finally going to get
The
all my tacos.
trilogy.
It's happening.
The horn of Gondor has been blown. We gonna make it happen.
I got 3 fish tacos. I ate 2. And I was taking home an Al Pastor taco and a fish taco. And I'm telling you, I purposely saved them to eat later.
As a
I'm
midnight
like, fuck
snack.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna come home extra drunk because usually kicks in a little bit more. I'm like, yeah, food, fish. And
What did you think happened to them?
so we chill for like an hour and a half, 2 hours in the car. You leave and we park.
We weren't parked that long, were we?
No, for like an hour. For like an hour.
That long?
Yeah.
You and the 3 of us?
Right. Yeah, we were there for like an hour.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we
cool.
were there, yeah.
That's cool.
And you know, we parked and
enjoyed the
tacos were gone. And because I was drunk, I just automatically assumed I left it on the table. So another very sad night of not having my tacos. And I woke up today in the morning and I'm just like, I can't believe. My girlfriend was like, I can't believe you forgot your tacos. She's like,
looking
you know, I'm like,
so much, babe.
I can't believe I forgot them. AJ, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I like how you get extra close to the mic for that.
I hope you enjoy those tacos because they'll be your last.
Can Yvonne hear me laughing through your headphones is my question.
He says he wonders if you can hear him. She can't, but she knows.
She knows.
You fucking bastard, AJ. I've been thinking about that all day today.
See, now I do.
I'm done. No, I'm leaving.
Podcast is over. We're canceled. Don't expect one next week. But I was going to say, I mean, I do enjoy the occasional innocent prank, but I didn't even do that on purpose. I think what I did was, I think when I got in the car, I put the tacos probably like on my lap or something. And then when I went to get up to leave your car to go drive home, once we had sobered up quite a bit, I think I took the tacos and was going to place them, but probably forgot to place them. I don't even remember touching them. But then I got home and I looked in the back seat because I was going to put my sunshade over the windshield like you do. That way it's not.
And God gifted you with fucking tacos.
And right? I was like, 2 tacos. I ate all mine. What's going on? Oh,
yeah.
It was a very happy accident for AJ. I've yet to eat them, so technically you can come pick them up if you want.
I don't want those fucking tacos.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm going to enjoy them as a midnight snack tonight. So thank you.
AJ, I hope those tacos give you the weirdest color poo you've ever had.
The weirdest diarrhea. Diarrhea is already inherently weird. I don't know how much weirder it can get.
Oh man.
If you can have weird diarrhea. But chances are it's a fish taco and an al pastor taco.
Yeah.
It's going to get weird tonight. Absolutely. Those are so good though. The only thing is they're not going to be that good reheated. They're just not.
Agreed.
How should I reheat them? You think just put them in the microwave and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hope you get diarrhea.
I'll let you know how it goes. Again, this is why you got to follow us on social media. Again, at Beer Belly Pod on Twitter and Instagram, because we do post some shit in between episodes. That is kind of fun.
You're a fucking bastard.
Soon to be on TikTok probably as well at Beer Belly Pod. You might as well follow us on there too. Oh, you finished it. Nice. I got one big gulp ahead of me if I do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we might as well. We got a whole other beer to go.
Yeah, we do. Chug it, AJ. Chug a lug. Chug a lug. Oh, yeah, there it is.
All right. In that case, I'll be right back. Let me grab my beer. Do you need to go away as well?
I
Grab yours.
can. Yeah, I need to. Should
Yeah,
we
go
just
ahead.
run
If
off?
anything, let me pause the recording, and then we'll be right back.
I honestly really want you to do something on the Instagram story of you like recording it. You eating or heating up the tacos
Oh,
and
I was gonna. No, no, that's
yeah.
exactly where my
Okay.
mind went. Now that
Yeah. Okay.
I put it out there, that's why I brought it up because there will be antics now, sir. By the way, we're recording, so let's just keep it rolling. I was gonna say this. I want to keep touching on the taco topic. Don't worry, but I is how many times in our friendship have we had a beer with a cork in it? I know over the past like 5, 10 years, it's become more common. But at the same time, I can't think of many times where you and I have had a beer where we had a cork in it like this, to where it's like a champagne bottle and you have to unscrew it and everything. Are you doing that right now?
No, I'm actually looking at it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, it's just before we get into it, for the people that aren't watching the video version, this is Sanctification Blonde Ale
Certification.
by Russian River Brewing Company. Uh, uh, as anyone who is an avid listener or enjoyer of this show, of this podcast, we're big fans of Russian River of the IPA variety. That's where we differ in this. Like, but like the thing is with Russian River, and at least in our friendship, we don't give them as much props for the Belgian style beers that they come up with. We're definitely more of the India Pale Ales as
That's
opposed to the Belgian.
also what they're known for, though.
Yeah, but they try.
Oh, well, yeah, because they release so many beers. They are like they still are a microbrewery,
Yeah,
and
they
they're
really are.
always they're. I mean, Pliny for President was a brand new beer that just came out of nowhere. I'm
Yeah.
still hoping for Hop Father.
Yes.
Ooh,
One day it'll come
I've
back.
only
They
told
got
you
to
the
bring it back.
stories. It's a seasonal,
Well, you've
but
had it
now they're
before, right?
at the actual brewery. Yeah.
That's the best way to have it. I'm so jealous.
And I mean, it's basically been 3 years now since I've had it, and yeah, it, I
Continue.
want it.
I was going to say continue to talk. I'm just going to show it for the people while you're doing your
I
thing.
want it just as bad as I want my fucking tacos, but
That's never going to happen.
sometimes life isn't fair.
Apparently, you weren't born to enjoy tacos. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna come at you, AJ. I'm gonna come at you so hard, so fast. You have no idea.
All
I'm gonna
right.
poison your goddamn duck.
Oh yeah. So, just for anyone that's listening, make sure that what on October 13th is it?
Yes, yes.
On October 13th, make sure that you wish John a very happy birthday. Again, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at BeerBellyPod. That way, you can give him a nice little happy birthday message, please. Oh
I
boy.
would like that. Make me smile, people. Well,
Exactly.
okay.
Are you ready
How
for
am I
this?
doing this? Do I use my teeth?
If you want to, yeah. I think if anyone in the show should, you should use the molars. No, the molars, the molars.
No,
God,
I'm good.
it's gonna shoot to the back of your throat and you're gonna die.
Will this thing pop?
I think it might. If you shake it, it will definitely.
Now I don't want to drink it, AJ.
Here we go for the mic. Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah, did you hear mine?
I didn't hear yours. No.
Ooh, I can
I'm gonna
already.
take this last little tiny sip from this one. So again,
I
this is. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I just washed mine out really quick.
Oh, nice. You're a better man than I. I guess I could. The sink's right there, but it's all right. But yeah, let's do this.
12.6% alcohol.
Wait. What?
Sorry, 4.75.
I was gonna say it's 12.68 ounces.
I was looking at ounces.
Yeah, no,
It's a
yeah.
little bitch beer.
I know it really is. I didn't realize that until tonight. But it shows that they put a lot of care into it. I mean, considering like the packaging, pageantry of it all, the fanfare.
Now,
But already
something
this
that I
beer looks
know.
extremely different. But it's a blonde ale.
Oh, that has a smell.
Oh, I can't wait to smell it. I don't yet.
Hmm.
That said, technically, John and I, full disclosure, like John was alluding to about a few minutes ago, we have actually tried pretty much all of the ales or every beer almost that Russian River has to offer. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like a taster thing. So we didn't really get to have like that full-fledged moment where we took a time to enjoy a full 12 ounces every single drink, you know?
AJ, if I don't want to enjoy it on the first sip, I'm not gonna enjoy it on the seventh sip.
You say that, but sometimes taste changes and sometimes taste buds adjust. You got to think about that.
Not these taste buds, bro. But you know what?
Look at this. It's almost as hazy as a hazy IPA, but not quite.
Yeah.
But it's a nice blonde. It's a nice blonde. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it. Let me give it a little whiff first. Do you mind giving a little read from the bottle while I'm doing that? While I'm smelling it? Talk closely into the mic. Let me feel you, baby. Let me feel the rumble within your tumble.
Centrifugation is fermented.
No. Go back to the first thing you said.
I said sacrification. Sandfurgation.
I'm just teasing. It sounded like you were like drum rolling into this huge speech.
Oh, I was going.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I'm gonna pour the rest of this really quick.
I thought you were sanding a skateboard or something like that. All right, I'm gonna smell this. It smells similar to the first one. Like it has definitely like a Belgian scent to it, but also
I smell fruitiness, but I don't smell like the grapiness of it.
Right. Let's do it.
Taste it now.
Oh, there's some fruit in there. Some citrus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get a little bit of sourness.
Yeah. A little citra. A little sour. A lot of it's very spiky. It kind of tastes like tonic water, but with like a lot of lemon in it. Wow, interesting. But it's also light enough to where I can enjoy this on a hot day. I could see myself doing that, Mr. Foamy Beard.
I don't think I like it.
Not a fan?
It's not like awful. It's not terrible.
Right.
But I think I preferred the other ale more.
Oh, no, I would agree there. I will say this, though. One of the other ales that this brewery had, again, Russian River Brewing Co., I'll say it again and again, they had another ale that was comparable, but $10 more. And so I almost wonder how that will taste in comparison. Again, technically we have tasted it before, but that was a wild night.
Oh, no, we were so drunk.
That was pre-COVID and just like a last minute ditch for a vacation. And the next thing we knew, a month later, all of a sudden we had to lock up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when we tried the more expensive one. Didn't we try that one with Jeff? A DBA? Remember, it was like $21.
Yeah, that was a consecration, I think.
Oh,
where it was, what was it, like $30 for a pour?
Yeah,
and we
like
shared
12 ounce, 8 ounce.
Yeah, it was like 30.
But we had already so many elders.
Yeah, but even still, you could taste the bold difference because that's a Belgian style ale for sure.
Oh no, AJ,
not a fan. I could see. I think the price justifies it because it has more going on than say like. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I can drink an IPA any day of the week. You as well, of course. But where you and I differ is that if it's like a hot day out and I'm just chilling at my house, I could easily just drink something easily obtainable like a Coors Light, Miller, a Budweiser, whatever, you know? And you don't really do that, which is fine.
First of all, you calling me out, so fuck you. You stole my tacos. You a thief. And my counter to your remark is basically anywhere you can get those beers, I can most likely get an Elysian or even a Stone Delicious or just a standard Stone.
Like a basic boy beer.
So to what you're saying is IPAs are unbelievably easily accessible.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
Yes.
You are. I get what you're saying though. You're willing to drink other beers. I mean, I drink Coronas. You know how many times
you say that, but I feel like I don't see you do that outside of like you will never buy a Corona for yourself.
Agreed.
Exactly.
If I'm at a bar at a restaurant, why would I get a Corona?
Well, I'm saying if you're chilling back at your mom and dad's house,
there's always IPAs.
You're not going to buy a 24 pack of Corona for your dad.
Oh, well, no, because You know,
Yeah.
we like good beers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're
And one
always
that
stocked
don't
up.
give you the COVID.
We're,
I
we're
swear to
always
God.
stocked up with IPAs. That's the thing. If
Yeah.
whenever you look in my parents' fridge, there is always an IPA, and that's not even counting my dad's keg that he has in the garage.
Oh, that's right. Which you brought up last night too. I was excited
Yeah.
to hear about. I hadn't heard about that keg in a long time. So when you brought that
Mm-hmm.
up, I was like, "Oh, that's hot. That's
And
hot."
he's replacing it more often. He finished his last one like 2 months ago.
Really?
And then this is the new one that he replaced it with.
Oh, I just got to randomly knock on that front door then and just have him invite me in.
Hey, you're more than welcome. The next time I'm there, I might shoot you a text.
Oh
Trust
no,
me, my dad's always willing to share
I'm
that.
saying I'm just on a random day I have off. I'm just gonna knock on the front door, hey, and then just slip right in the door, and then
Oh, and then I'm
I'm just
gonna
gonna
be like, you see
intrude
that
right
guy?
in.
He stole my tacos. Give him a Corona. He prefers Coronas anyway. They're more accessible. Yeah. I have
I think your dad would
you are
not.
on my list, AJ.
Okay, let me ask you this. I was meaning to ask. So, was the mystery solved only once I brought it up?
AJ, before you brought it up,
Yeah.
I was going to tell the same story, but end it with I forgot my tacos, and now I have to go there a fourth time to get my tacos.
You
Now
still have to.
you've made me so bitter about it. I don't think I want fish tacos anymore.
If it makes you feel any better, it was 100% on accident. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know. You were drunk. You had a little bit of the vape pen. You
yes.
you you, you could have been like,
We
I'm
had a
hungry.
doobie
I
that
love.
night too.
Yeah.
We had
You
a
could have
straight
been like,
doobie.
I love this man, but these tacos look so
I'm getting the
good.
munchies real bad though. That said, drink and smoke responsibly, people.
Don't
Absolutely.
steal friends' tacos, god damn
Yeah,
it.
I would have been pissed too. I would have been like, "Where are my fucking tacos at?"
I
I
feel
love
like
how the
this.
mystery got solved indirectly. That's awesome. I knew as soon as I got home, I was like, "Those are John's. I should DM him on Instagram."
You fucking
Eh,
should have. You would have made me feel a lot
I
less
was
stupid.
tired. As soon as I got home, I went to right to bed. I
You
put
know
my
what I would
dad's
have done?
crowler in the fridge and I passed out.
I would have ate those tacos right when I got home. For shame. They just sat there uneaten.
Unappreciated. No, I appreciated them enough to put them in the fridge, which is like I said, tonight I will enjoy them. I will give them full ownership. Full honors.
Son of a bitch. You
Yep.
son of a bitch.
It's the best accident I've ever made. I'll appreciate that.
It's the worst accident that's ever happened to me. Ever. Top 3.
Some would say my friendship with you might be the worst accident you ever made.
Today, this podcast confirmed it.
Amen.
100%.
Again, on that note, again, hit up Beer Belly Pod on Twitter and Instagram. # fuck John. Let him know. October 13th.
So
October 13th.
AJ, do me a favor for the listeners.
Mhm.
You recently had the Boss Hog.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
please tell us what was the taste.
Well, I will say this. I mean, you and I, an episode ago or so, we talked about the the Whistle Pig 18 year,
18 years. Yep.
which was legendary.
Best whiskey I've ever had. Period.
The thing, I think what made it so good is that it was just straight from the bottle. We drank it throughout the weekend and we all finished it together. You and I mostly, along with Peter.
Yeah. And Peter had a lot too.
I'm happy he had as much as he did. I'm just happy that everyone was down to go in on it, and all the guys that went in on the bottle, we all enjoyed it thoroughly. We all
Gail
partook.
fucking down that thing. He enjoyed it so much.
It evaporated in his hands. I saw him take one drink. The next thing you knew, the glass was gone, and
His eyes almost came out of his head.
Peter, the groom of the weekend, gave us very healthy, very giving, very generous pours. The first round was extremely heavy pours. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
So the reason why I want to bring this up before I talk about Boss Hog is because I want to make sure that people understand 18-year Whistle Pig, I did it again, is just a very, very nice whiskey. It's a very nice rye whiskey that everyone should enjoy. If you're enthusiastic about whiskey whatsoever, say you like your glass of Jack Daniels every now and then, you like your Jack Daniels Gentleman's Jack single
Mm.
barrel, maybe that's what you're leaning towards. If you want to try something a little more up caliber, try Whistle Pig. Try Whistle Pig 18
And
year.
it's a lot more affordable now that they have that 6 year.
Yes, that's a good point. And the farm stock rye, which I think is a 6 year. Is that right? Or is that a 3 year?
It's like a combination of blends of different years.
Oh, okay. That said,
Yeah.
I appreciate the farm stock rye for what it is. I really do. I
The one
really do.
I have yet to finish the COVID one I bought.
Well, you gotta don't call it the COVID one. Call it what it is. What's the name?
The COVID one.
He
It's
has it
home
right there in front of
stock.
him. Home
It's called
stock.
home stock.
We'll tell you
And
what.
the whole point behind it is, the distillery stayed open during COVID, during the social distancing time.
This whole
So it's
time, yeah.
it's a dedication to their workers during these difficult times. So,
Yeah.
and I believe it says COVID, or it basically says it's because of COVID. So that's why I call it the COVID whiskey.
Yeah. I think that's truly a collector's item, though. I mean, I know you don't really care
Yeah.
for it that much, but at the same time, it is an
I'm happy I
important.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, as you should be. It's a proud collector's item for sure. I mean, if anything, I know my birthday's a long way away now. It's like 11 months away, but you ever want to hook up your boy with a bottle of whiskey, I would be happy to own a home stock. I'll just put it that way. But anyway, back to Boss Hog.
Yes.
So I was at what is known as the oldest bar, the first bar to open in Orange County, called Stag Bar. The only reason I even knew about this place is because growing up as a kid, my dad had this black tank top and it had Stag Bar on it and has like this drunk deer holding a pint of beer. And
Mhm.
I always thought it was silly. And then one day for like my 28th birthday or something like that, or for my 30th birthday, my uncle gave me a t-shirt of the same thing. And I was like, oh, cool. That's great. Like, it's the coolest t-shirt. I've worn it for this show once before as well. I'll wear it for many more episodes to come. And I was like, I like the design of the shirt, but I've never been there before, Unc. So what's it like? And he was like, oh, it's awesome. It's like one of my favorite bars to go to in the area that he lives, which is in Newport, California. It's like right
Okay.
outside Newport, or it's actually on like the coast of Newport Beach. Like you can actually walk outside of the bar and the beach is right fucking there. It's cool.
Mm.
It's a cool location. Anyway, it's the oldest bar in Orange County and everything. And it's just super tight. The decor is really fun. You could tell like some like chandeliers and stuff are from when they originally opened. They've refurnished it and they've modernized it to a degree, but some of the decor is from old times, which is really fun. And it gets you kind of into the
Ooh.
vibe of being there. I can't wait to go there for your birthday.
I'm
I'm so
excited.
excited. I'm excited for you because I was sad you weren't there the first time. I was hoping with our DMs we would tempt you to coming, but I know you were under
I
the
was
weather.
close. Yvonne was laughing. You
Why?
you guys sent the message in the picture, and I like sent her a separate message telling her if I didn't work right now, we would be there.
Nice.
In a heartbeat, especially once I saw they had the Boss Hog, but they don't have anything better than that. Not better, but they don't have the 18 or the 15 year, did they?
Well, they did have several years of Whistle Pig, but Boss Hog was the top of the top from memory. But that said, I think one picture I might not have sent you were the Pappy Van Winkle whiskeys they had also.
And were they unbelievably priced, or were they reasonable compared to other places?
And those weren't the highest priced either. There were drinks that were like $400 for an ounce and a half, not even a 2-ounce pour, but an ounce and a half.
God damn.
Yep. So, but the Boss Hog was a 2-ounce pour, and again, before we get into the flavor profile of it and all, and again, it's just based off memory. I can't wait till we get to have it together. Really, I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna have some duck in my belly, and I'm gonna be ready for some whiskey and beer.
Right.
Well, how was their beer selection? Sorry, not to interrupt.
No, it's all right. I think the IPA selection was very limited, but I will recommend when we go, do the hazy IPA. It's super good, and you got to get a milk jug of it. They sell beer in milk jugs, and it's so good. The thing is, for me, Sin and I, when we went there was a gentleman sitting like 30 feet away from us, across from us, facing us, and he had this milk jug of beer, and I told Sin, I was like, that's badass. I love that. I've never seen that before. And so then when this managerial looking guy walked by, I was like, excuse me, sir. And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. What can I do for you? And I asked him, I was like, that gentleman with a milk jug, can I get that, but with an IPA instead? Because you could nice, you could tell what he was drinking was like a lot lighter, probably like a, I don't know, like
An
the
ale?
lagers we talked about earlier,
Lager, yeah.
or a really light ale.
Mhm.
And anyway, he was like, oh, absolutely, you can. He told me this, you can put any beer in that, and I was like, do the hazy IPA, please. And he said, done. And then coincidentally, the same dude that I talked to, he apparently has like, he's a whiskey collector or an alcohol collector of sorts. And so he was offering me a very decent price for a bottle of Whistle Pig. So I think on your birthday, you and I should talk to him more
Oh,
personally.
I forgot you brought that up. I was so drunk when you talked about that.
Yep. So we need to be able to chat with him. Anyway,
And he said discount. We'll talk about that later.
okay. Well, he said he'd give us a fair price. We'll say that.
Okay.
So if you're interested, you enjoy good beer, good cocktails, good whiskey, and they have their biggest selection of liquor was the whiskey for sure. Go to Stag Bar in Newport Beach.
I'm excited. So
But
it sounds like it's gonna be a whiskey night.
yeah, Age is gonna need a hotel room that night.
Hey, we'll talk about it after. But you're more than welcome to stay. You're more than welcome to stay.
I appreciate it. I'm not trying to interrupt birthday fun though for you and Yvonne. But anyway, I'll say this. So back to your question. I look forward to us revisiting this topic once you've had it. But I will say it is extremely comparable to the 18 year, but it is a little more brutish, but in a good way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the moment I sipped it, and I told you this last night, I don't know if you recall, but I sipped it, and the moment I did, I looked at Sin, my girlfriend, for those who are unfamiliar, and I told her, this is going to take me for a ride.
And then the jazz music came in.
Exactly. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Gonna take you for a ride. Exactly. It's such a good song. Such a good song. It's too good for a video game.
That album, that soundtrack for that game is all like jazz. It's crazy.
Isn't it weird to think that?
It's so good. Have you seen that band do like the live cover of it?
I think you might have tagged me in it.
I retweeted it. I may have tagged you guys on it. It was on my Twitter for sure though.
Like a year or two ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah, last year I want to say.
It was pretty badass. Anyway, but yeah, the Boss Hog, it's like the 18 year. It's extremely potent, but you taste the potency in every sip. And the thing is, I drink it straight. I had it nice and neat, no rocks. I think second time around, I'm going to enjoy it with some rocks, though. I think.
Well, I'm probably going to have more than one glass. So
I hope
one
you
will
do,
probably
sir.
be on the rocks.
Well, you got to let me buy your first round, though.
Nah.
You have to. No, you have to.
I have to. Yeah. I don't know if I've forgiven you for the tacos yet.
Well, then let me make it up to you with a nice, perfectly great glass of whiskey, sir. It's gonna so John and I discovered this a few weeks ago because a couple episodes back we talked about going to Vegas and everything, and luckily, the day we got back into town, we all got our COVID tests. We all came back negative, thank God, and all that. Considering it was kind of crowded, admittedly, but anyway, I forgot where I was going with that.
That'll happen. Good beer will do that to you.
I'm feeling really good right now, and I still have about like a good third of a glass to go.
Oh, I'm almost done with my bad boy.
Oh, nice. All right.
It's so good. Not.
Oh, all of a sudden.
I said not at the end of that. Bad boy.
I heard you. What were you going to say?
I know. I don't remember. I'm a little intoxicated. I'm feeling just a little. I'm feeling a little warm.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Feeling the tingles.
God damn it, man. This
podcast Boss Hog flavors.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. I look forward to having it on the rocks next time. I'll have like a rock or two, but I want you to try maybe like at least a good sip straight. Like,
I want it straight. No, I want my first one.
But I know that you like on the rocks, which is fine. I think that's a good thing.
I think when it's that high class of whiskey, I still want it in. If I could, I'd want it both.
Okay. Okay,
You
fair
know,
enough. Yeah.
one diluted, one not diluted.
Well, I guess to give the audience an idea, do you remember how much we were almost going to pay for that when we went to Total Wine in Vegas?
The Boss Hog,
Yeah. Yeah,
$520.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. Which is why when I saw a 2-ounce pour for 35, not
35. That is nothing. I'd pay
exactly.
35 for a 10-year glass.
Exactly.
So
It's
big.
pretty reasonable to considering, I mean, divide 520 by 35, you'll get your math there and seeing if it's worth it. But seeing is that it's a bottle that we're probably not going to enjoy throughout a year all the time. It's nice to at least have a glass or two of it for a night, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
But that
and
said,
I
what
get
if
to
you and I
mark it off the
become
list.
what if we become regulars at that bar and all of a sudden we're buying more glasses of it? At that point, we might as well buy the bottle
Well,
and maybe feature on a future
down.
episode of this show. I thank you.
Oh, I would be so down. Finish the bottle.
Right.
Oh man.
That said, obviously,
Ooh.
for those of you who are watching and listening, if there's any beer, whiskey, or wine, whatever, or some cocktail that you want us to concoct, if you will, let
Oh,
us
that'd be
know.
fun.
Again, at beerbellypod@gmail.com, at beerbellypod on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, probably as well. Again, let us know if you want us to make certain random crazy drinks. Hit us up, give us the recipes, and we'll provide it on the show. If you happen to maybe own a small business, or maybe you're starting to work things out and you're starting to put things out there on social media, let us unbox your product on the show live. We probably won't charge you for it. The
Nope.
exposure will be us doing it on the show, and we get to promote your product with you. So let us know. That'd be really fun.
We'll drink it.
Yeah,
Just offer
absolutely.
it.
Or maybe you make COVID masks. I don't care if it's a product that you're proud of making. Then let us know. Send it to us. We'll unbox it on the show. It could be anything at this point.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun to drunkenly review things.
Absolutely, absolutely. That'd be super fun. That said, I still have a little bit of beer to go.
Ooh, mine is done, and I'm
Yeah.
feeling good
Again, for video episodes, search us Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube.
on YouTube. Yep, yep. You
Yes,
get to see our
sir.
lovely, beautiful faces.
Though, say if you're randomly searching us on podcast apps, just search Beer Belly. But there's like links to Spotify and the YouTube videos as well. So there's that for you. Oh,
How
so
you enjoying it, AJ?
I'm enjoying it. I've eased into it again. Like I said, for the last beer and this one as well, I could see myself totally enjoying these on a very hot summer night or during the day or even on like a cool winter morning as well. It's nice.
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's really not. I think
I
I'm going to
really
save that
enjoyed the
cork
first one.
though. I got to save the cork. This cork's badass. It even tells you what kind of glass you should put it in too, which we fucked up apparently.
Well, both of them,
See
because
this?
technically the other beer we had, the guy was drinking in that type of glass.
Yeah, it needs to be in a schooner. Yeah, it needs to be in a
You're a
schooner.
schooner.
You're
There we
again, of
go.
course.
Nice and saved.
Nice, preserved for sure. I love this too. Yeah, that's gonna be actually be really tight.
I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, you should. It's the
The
first
top
time
I
we've
will.
actually
The
had
beer
one.
now.
Nah,
This is gonna get thrown away.
at least recycle it, please. Nah, straight into a landfill.
The guy who's gonna eat my doggos? No, I'm okay. I'm not gonna recycle, especially knowing it's gonna bother you.
Hold on a second. Tell the people what eventually happened to you with all my recycling talk when we were younger.
You made me. I don't know what happened. What did I
I
do?
think I think at one point you said you started second thinking things for a moment. Like you would consider it.
Well, I'll say this. When I was going to college and even now at work, I will throw things in the recycling, not so much at home, but if there's a recycling bin right next to the regular trash can, I'll do it. But when I was by you, I would make sure to throw it in the regular trash can.
And I would dig through his
You
trash
would go
can
right into that trash can and take it out. I'm like, AJ, why?
and sort it.
Why?
I hope you know those tacos are going to be delicious tonight.
You're a fucking bastard.
And they're not going to be enough either. I'm going to want more even after that. How's that feel?
We're gonna go to Tustin another Tuesday, and I'm gonna lick your tacos.
Right before I get to dive into it,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
be
gonna
so
eat them
excited.
still. You're gonna eat them, but man, you're gonna know I licked them.
I'm gonna have some mean John saliva and all that.
Oh yeah, that fish is
And,
gonna get soggy real quick.
well, on that note, should we call it an episode?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Well, let's
Oh,
that
you're a
bad
good
boy,
man. You
AJ.
want to watch me finish this?
I want to watch
I
you
was gonna finish it off camera, but I'll do it. Let me
No,
just
we gotta
let out
watch it
one more
happen.
burp, please.
You gotta do it in the mic. Yeah, in
Was
the
that
mic.
good? Could you hear it?
Yes,
Okay,
I
good.
could.
Did it make your earbuds rumble a little bit?
Yeah, it did.
Good.
You know
right.
what, guys? For now on, I think send us a message letting us know who you think had the better burp at the end of each episode.
Oh, now I want to burp into the mic at this point.
You should.
Before I didn't
that
want
last
to be rude,
one was
but now
pretty good.
I'll best believe
You should be rude right in their ears. Hey, we're drinking beer. That's what happens.
it is what happens. If it's not from the top, it's going to come from the bottom. That's all there is to it. But again, if you have any suggestions on what we should drink next, again, it doesn't have to be beer, but if you are passionate about beer, let us know. Or if it's whiskey or if it's wine or whatever the hell, let us know what kind of brews you prefer. We've done ales, all sorts of different kind of ales so far. We haven't done pilsners yet for the show, I don't think. That would be fun to do eventually.
It's time.
And you and I do need to restock. So we should take the time to do that next week sometime.
Yeah, well, we talked about it a little bit,
but
we do need to meet up and stock up because I think you are almost out of the beers. I still got a lot of beers there.
Some of which I bought you, but they end up getting devoured by my dad, so that's a problem.
GoFundMe for AJ. Lock.
Buy me a mini fridge, please. Thank you. We need to start AJ, a Patreon or an OnlyFans.
I don't feel bad anymore. Like father, like son.
Apparently.
Taking my goddamn tacos.
On that note, it's been a great episode. Suggest what we should drink, because again, we have to restock. Let us know ASAP. That way we might just pick up and give you credit for what we pick up if you suggest it. Again, beerbellypod@gmail.com. Feel more comfortable emailing us. Anyway, take care. We love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Ask for a sticker.